Following the directive from the president that tertiary institutions should shut down in the wake of the outbreak of the coronavirus, some management of tertiary institutions have implemented e-learning platforms to facilitate academic work for the rest of the semester. I have visited the University of Ghana campus to interact with a few students who are still on campus on the introduction of the e-learning system here and how it's going to affect the students. Ni, have you heard about the system and what do you know about it generally?
Oh yes, I have heard about the system at the University of Ghana. We have used bits and pieces of the platform that the university is actually rolling at full scale. Over here we call it Sakai, LMS, Learning Management System. That's what we do here at the University of Ghana. We only got to hear about it on Monday, that we were going to go full scale, almost compulsory for every student here at the University of Ghana.
If I understand you, it's not a new platform for students to use whilst they're at home. It's an already existing system.
It may be new for some set of students because I wasn't compulsory in the past. For distance education students, yes, they are supposed to make use of the system every day or throughout the academic life here. But for regular students, it's not a must. It depends on the lecturers who prepare that as a medium to communicate with students or to upload resources to students. That is where we have seen some students who have used the platform, but I wasn't composing the past as compared to what we have seen now, that every student, be it a distance education, be it a regular student or those are distance, we are all supposed to be on this platform.
How were you interacting with lecturers and were there assessments that were done using that platform?
Not necessarily the lecturers did not come to class, but the resources after a class were put there. So we had something called slides. That was a summary of the entire lecture. The lecturer put it up to there for some students to access, to be able to help facilitate the learning process. So that's what we had. So some of the lecturers put it out there. But in the event too that some lecturers, or in my experience, sometimes when the lecturer was not able to make it to classroom, he makes that resource also available for the week so that we don't have to use an extra week to come and cover that particular resource. So that's what we saw. We didn't see maybe a full lectures video that has been uploaded on that platform in the past. Maybe we may see that now. That is what we are anticipating going forward with the system.
He has just given a background to the system that the school wants all students to roll on to. I want to speak to Ebo to tell us what the school has communicated so far as to how they are supposed to interact with lecturers using the system. So Ebo, so far what has the university management told you as to when you are to commence using it and how it is going to operate now that you are home?
Next week Monday, that's 30th of March, we are starting this e-learning process. And then as to the how, students are supposed to go to various Vodafone 3 gigabytes, 25 gigabytes each, to be able to access the platform. So that's the how. The management of course says that they are talking with other telcos to get them on board as well, but for now it's just Vodafone.
With me personally, I do not have like a challenge or a problem with it, but some of them have said, or even through their JCRs, that it's impossible to do like an online study. Imagine you have to go and let's say do practicals, go and check a patient and assess, maybe a pregnant woman, check if the baby is lying down well or something. That's for the Kolebu students. You can't do that online. You can't do you can't meet your cast and prepare a play for your final exam online. You can't do a lot of those things online. So that's one of the challenges. Also with just Vodafone, some students are saying, why not the other telecommunication networks or services? Why just Vodafone? You get it. And also, like, I think students are also predicting a problem or a fail in their online system because of like previous experience.
So I've caught up with two alumni of the University of Ghana who happened to use the e-learning system whilst they were on campus. Hi Caleb.
Yes, hi sir.
Right. So Caleb did distance learning, and for them it was compulsory for everyone to use, unlike the regular students who had to use it but wasn't compulsory for them. So using it, how was it like?
Okay, it's very easy to use. I really don't know how to go further and expound on how easy it is to use, but it's nothing difficult. I mean, if they can use Snapchat, they can use a new app without having knowledge of it, I think they should actually psych up their minds to exactly. Yeah, because it's nothing difficult. Yeah.
How did it was compulsory for everyone?
It was compulsory because our assignments were put there.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
So that's where I was moving.
Yeah.
So how were you doing assignments? How were you being assessed? How were you interacting with lecturers? You know.
Okay, with assignments, we received emails. So that's the beautiful thing about Sakai. We can't always be logging in. So what was being done and what I didn't know was it is linked to our email. So whenever something is posted, anything new is posted on Sakai, with your student's email, you receive a notification. So that once you receive the notification, you know that you have to go to that side. So when we receive an assignment, it'll be like your lecturer blah 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 has posted another assignment due this date. So we go there knowing that there's a deadline to the assignment, we pick it up and complete it. And when the deadline is approaching, there's a reminder that will come that your assignment is almost due. You get it. So these notifications usually come. So we are usually relaxed because once you have your access, you are logged into your email, there's no problem whatsoever. Talking about assessment, that's where my problem is. We had to write the IAs via the Sakai system. I think that was after 2 years or so. We used to write the traditional form of IA where we go to the lecture halls and write, but after that we had to write our IAs via Sakai, and that was very problematic. But we go onto Sakai, our IAs when the objectives, there's a time on it. So some of your IAs could be 15 minutes, 30 minutes. As you are doing so, the time is also ticking. Exactly. So if you don't finish early, it will just go off. But 30 minutes was enough time to, do a lot of those things. So it was new.
How were you interacting with lecturers?
For lecturers, like I said earlier, maybe just to reiterate, there was a forum. So everyone has, it is like a Facebook profile. We even have the chance to put our pictures there. So, and we know our names too are put there. The names we used to enter the university are put there. And we know our lecturers' names. So on the left pane, there's a category for forum. So we enter that forum and there are chats ongoing already. So once we know our lecturer's name, whatever he posts there, we follow what he's saying and we continue. That's where we are able to chat. So time we post a question and we ask our lecturer, we tag him and say, why blah blah blah, can you answer this for us? Then he comes on ahead to answer that.
So say you have 2 hours for a certain course.
Yeah.
You are interacting with the lecturer.
Yeah.
The lecturer is going on and on about the course. Right. You have a question, you ask.
But that is where I need to make clear. I said we had a blended approach of learning. So we rarely had courses, we rarely had lectures on the platform. Majority of what we did was assignments, was chatting and questioning with the lecturers, and we're accessing our slides and videos. But the lectures were being done at the learning centers. When we go there, when we have questions, then we come and ask in Sakai.
From my interaction with students, it is clear that the idea of the e-learning platform, which institutions like the Ghana Institute of Journalism have begun rolling out, and the University of Ghana intends to roll out from next week, it's welcoming. However, there are challenges that students hope university management will address to make it more convenient for them to engage in the teaching and learning process. Attempts have been made to contact the authorities of the University of Ghana for a response to the concerns students have been raising. However, we have been unsuccessful. For ABC News,